Okay, hello there and welcome back to Reus 2. I think it's going to be time for another weekly challenge, once again on True Titanic difficulty. Let's see how we do with this one. On we go. Yeah, the last one was pretty difficult, seeing as we didn't have any expansions to the planet or anything like that, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here. And we've got an interesting first few starts. So we've got forced final era of the nuclear war. Good to know. That's fine. We got maple trees. I mean, could be good if we can also get orange. Baobab, which we're kind of used to, and dysprosium. Okay, good for metals. So if we can get ourselves the miner, then I think we'll be quite happy with that. Overall, not too bad. We're going to be a little bit limited in terms of biomes because what we got desert and we got savanna. I guess we have got taiga from you, so we got double desert. And we've got forest and rainforest. So we've got no oceans. We do at least have a taiga. You're the poet. Poet just likes to have prosperity. I think we actually put you down in a savanna, to be honest with you. I think that makes the most sense of where to start. Because we probably don't want you in a desert because you just want prosperity. You want lots of bioticum as well. So we'll pop you down there. Boom. Plus this means we can go for our... we've got a wealth bonus. You know what's happening. It's double dogs. I might as well rename my channel to Prairie Dogs at this point. Is that... or sorry, not Prairie Dogs. African Wild Dogs. Put some respect on the name. There we go. Pop them down. Pop down a guinea fowl. Boom. There you go. Good stuff. That's going to probably get you to 5 and then we can be quite happy. And then we should... I mean, I would certainly hope now we got the Brave Predator on the go. Because... yeah, that's a nice chunk of change. You should be more than happy now. There we go. We did it. Indeed we did. Lots of money. A little bit of wealth as well. Yeah, here you go. So you want your plant, you want your animal. Let's see who our next person is. We got the painter or the inventor. I think we go painter. Call the painter. We'll put you in a desert, I think. So we'll just come over here a wee bit and we'll pop down a desert. Like so. We'll pop you down there. You can just kind of chill there for a wee bit. Could go for the drafts, get an early lapis lazuli for the desert, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad idea, so I think we will. Alright, let's go there. Get yourself your lapis lazuli. Get yourself loads of money. Loads of money. And what upgrades do you have here? Well, you want distinct sets of things anyway. Canoe maker isn't that great. Herbalist isn't that great. I think we do just go for a scribe. Not going to be any oceans anyway, so what point is there in a canoe? At the end of the day. Right, let's get the painter over there. We'll pop you down in the desert, give you nice room to expand as well. Do we go for the poet village? I think we probably actually just more focus on the painter settlement because we want to try and get this this next city down as well. I'm hoping we can get the sage. If we can get the sage for the forest, as always, I'll be nice and happy. But we'll just have to see what happens there. Apologies, had a little glass of water. Jim's been taken out of me recently. But we should be okay with the painter coming in. There we are. So painter's in. Now, how do we want to do this? We want to probably pop down. We've got nothing there for gems. It's a bit of a shame. You just want wealth. So I think we go topaz. We can probably go... I mean, that is an interesting in our guide. Have to keep an eye on that. We've actually unlocked iron as well, of all things. That's quite cool. You unfortunately are not gems, so it's not really what we're looking for. So let us instead, we'll pop down the quartz here. And then, what's the last one we would need? Probably just the jasper, right? So we'll pop down the jasper, and then that should get us our lapis lazuli. There you go, and that's got you enough biodiversity, that's got everything we need. Bing, we didn't even have to put that down, but that's going to give you a lot of stuff. Why are you angry? I'm literally giving you the stuff. Shush. I'll have none of that. Huntress and the Goddess. Okay, that is interesting. Not exactly what I was wanting here. Not exactly what we were wanting. It's going to be very gold intensive. And sure, we have the deserts, but... I mean, we could just put down a separate desert, I suppose. Double desert. It's possible. Not ideal, but it is definitely possible to do. Otherwise, the Huntress you would want to put on the Savannah. Again, a second Savannah could be done. I mean, you know what? We could go in for the forest-based hunter. Let's try it. We've never really done it before. I usually use the forest as a food producer type, but it can be quite good as an animal-focused thing. I know we do have the maple tree, and it feels like a little bit of a waste, but we could go a little bit into that. I think I should be fine. Alternatively, she could just share some of the savannah as well. That is the other option. We could kind of like have this savannah come out to like here, and she could like share the two of them. Especially if we got to draft the savannah. It's probably a better idea than making her use up the forest. Yeah, because we could go Zebits and Gazelle. Yeah, I think we go Zebra and Gazelles, and then maybe we'll get like a Rhino or something like that. There we go. Boom. Good stuff. Let's grab ourselves the Huntress, and we'll pop you down over here. There you go. You guys settle over there. Meanwhile, yeah, they want animals, so we can go Gazelles. We do also want to have a plant at some point, because you do want a plant. So I guess we give you an okra somewhere. Yeah, probably there. That'll at least improve the biodiversity a wee bit. And then probably like a mineral or something. Once we get just a little bit of a boost. Be good as well to get the Huntress down, because it means we'll be able to get crevices for expansion. We'll be able to get, you know, some additional cities hopefully put down. That would be nice. There we go. So you have settled. Fantastic. So what do we want? Well, we are going to want zebras. And you want to be next to the herbivores. So we go Gazelle, Zebra, I think. Because we, at the very least, we do have the biodiversity for it. Yep, Gazelle, Zebra. Boom, boom. And hopefully, I don't think this will quite get you there, but maybe it will. Maybe I am just wrong. It'd be nice if we could get you all the way up to, well, as high as you can go. Hey, there we go, before we continue on. That's good stuff. I'm quite happy with that. I think we can say, hey, it's time for a new era. Boom, there we go. Okay, what do we want to do? Can't sadly do the Neolithic revolution, but we can do the Monument Age, which is all going to be around about the painter just wanting to get stuff. I don't think that is necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, there we go. I mean, we've already done the first bit, so you really can't complain. Should be an awful lot of money for you. Do you have something that gives you something to do with gems? That would be nice. Why can't I click you? There we are. We do have the Gem Seeker. We could get the Scribe. I don't think it's really that worth it. No point getting the Merchant Pier because we have no oceans. Yeah, Gem Seeker it is. That should just get you a whole bunch more money. There we go. Paint a village done. Gives us another draft. Very, very nice. Over here, Savannah. Let's draft ourselves a Savannah. What can we get with you? I think it has to be the Rhino. I think it has to be the Rhino. Give us the Impala as well, which is also quite nice. Alternatively, we could go for the Wildebeest. Wildebeest's pretty good. For 2-star. They're pretty good. Especially if we're going for more Zebits. But the Rhino is also really good because it does give us the gold. The problem with the Wildebeest and the Monkey Orange combo is it doesn't give us the gold that we need for this lady. So I think we go White Rhino. Yeah, makes sense. Let's do it. Okay, so we can't put that down yet, unfortunately, because we don't have level 2s, but we can. I think we'll probably put you here, and then put those there. Probably just pop down. We could just pop down the Impala, I suppose. Would have been better if we had the Zebra there. I think actually now, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, it would have been better if you were there. Especially if we're going to put the Rhino there. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's do a little bit of a changeover. So we'll pop you away. We'll put down the Zebra here. There we go. Let's get ourselves this this Savannah mineral because we need it. Redstone or amethyst is the question. How's your prosperity? Decent. You would actually quite like to get some more science, I think. So maybe we just go with a redstone. Alright, there we go. Sounds good to me. Hey, there we go. Nice little bit of science there. You should also, yeah, you've got your scribe done, which is nice. So that should give you a whole heaping of prosperity. Indeed it has. There you go, you're done. Over to you. Do we go hunter or trapper with you? Currently you're wanting just more population, so I think we go hunter, because we've already got the 3 that we need. So be it, there we go. Good stuff. Hopefully that should get you enough to pop on up. Do we try and get ourselves... Let's get ourselves another thing. Hoping for the sage. No. Botanist is fine. Botanist is fine. We can use the botanist. So yeah, we'll call the botanist. And we will... I guess general could have been a nice one to go for as well. But we'll kind of expand out this forest here and we'll pop you in there. And then we'll hopefully try and work on getting you using some crevices to kind of expand out this place a little bit more. Don't think there's anything really too bad about you guys sharing a savannah. I think you should be fine for at least just now. Now, what else do we have to do? We only got 29 more Eon and we need to give you double element. What do we have that could give you a lot of element? There's iron in Argite. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of you because we could put you there. Boom, there we go. And then you like to be next to things. Yeah, you're an element. Just go redstone, I suppose. There you go. So that should hopefully get you a whole bunch of stuff. We'll also get you a little bit of science, etc. We probably need a plant over here. Sagebrush, yeah. Don't think there's anything bad about that. We didn't actually put you down, my mistake. Too close to the city centre, yeah, so we'll pop you down there, and then we'll get ourselves a crevice, and we'll just push you guys apart a wee bit. I think that should be fine. Good stuff. We just need to get you a little bit more prosperity, and what's the easiest way to do that? I think if we pop down... Because, yeah, you've got a little bit of that. Could be nice to get some food in here, but I'm not really able to do that. They are on a desert after all. Unless we want to spend our draft to do that, but we don't have access to anything good. Let's just go to the forest here for a second. I do love my apple trees. I do love my apple trees. Could go for this antimony as well. Could be quite good with sort of tin together. We've already got the white willow. Okay. Could be an interesting one to kind of go for a more sciencey kind of thing, but it is the far... yeah, you know what, we do apple trees all the time. They're not that great, realistically. Let's just do that. Right, let's grab this iron here. Okay, hopefully this will give you all the prosperity that you need. We shall see. Because that should give you the full metal from that. You should get a little bit for the abundancy of this iron. 32, it's not going to be enough. Okay. So we're going to have to expand out this this desert just a little bit to give you the space that you need. Over here, we need 2 plants. We don't really have any Eon. We have to use everything for you to make sure that you get to 35. So what do we need to do? We need to grab an animal of some sort. So let's grab this gazelle. Let's get that draft as well. We'll grab this desert draft. Kookaburra. Interesting. That could be pretty good. We do not want you next to a plant. If we grab you. Index for fossil. Okay, that one's interesting. Unfortunately, we've already unlocked a whole bunch of stuff with that. The other one... These count as empty, not all of them. Sandgrouse does. That could be interesting, I suppose, but you really want gold more than anything. Kookaburra, I think, makes the most sense. We'll grab Kookaburra. There we go. Good stuff. Does require a level 2, though, which is a little bit of a shame. So, I guess we can go... Bearded Dragon here? You should come along and expand a wee bit. Oh, we actually managed to do it. I didn't even realise. Just must have been a trade route came across. Good. Okay. Well, we won't be able to do much more with this Eon. Can we purchase a crypt? Indeed we can. Let's use that now on these guys here. Just push them apart just ever so slightly. There we go. Good stuff. Give people a little bit more space to roam. how do we want to do this? We want either science or food. We can do both, to be fair. Do we pop down the willow? We could. Yeah. Let's just pop down the willow. Let's do it. Pop you down there. And then, boom, there we go. Got to use some micros. I'm actually going to upgrade this white willow because it is on the spot that gives bonuses to everything. And just a flat food bonus on this is going to make it actually pretty decent. Yeah, it's producing quite a bit of food. Science and food, both of which we quite like. Do we purchase just a small Eon bonus? I was thinking about it, but I don't think it's potentially really that worth it. No, let's have a little think about our other micros. We don't really have anything fantastic, do we? Not really, no. Jewel beetle. We really just don't have anything that's particularly great. We could go for the classic, which is, I mean, I guess upgrading that zebra is probably better than that African wild dog, although that is on the 50% gold booster. So we could do it on the African wild dog. Yeah, and we do want to keep the poet nice and prosperous, so we'll just do it on him. I think that makes sense. There we go. Boom. Hey ho. A little bit of an increase. Can't be too unhappy with that. Time has come for a new era. Let's go. Alright, and with that, the people have completed the pyramid. We have managed to do it, and with that, because we're playing on the Titanic difficulty, we managed to get the benefits of it as well, because at least it is 3 stars. Fantastic. Okay, monument age completed. 3 stars. Give us the additional Eon limit for the rest of the stuff. A couple upgrade points, a couple of microcharges. Can't be unhappy. What do we want to do for the rest bit? Orchid Mantis is interesting. Is very interesting. I think we're actually going to go for the Merchant Age. I think that makes the most sense to do because we want to have crevices and Eon limit. I don't think there's any reason not to go it. So let's do it. And happy dozy. Alright, so you're going to want to get some form of wealth at some point, so I'm not too upset about that. What do you have? You have got nothing. Theatre could be good. Yeah. For the distinct biotica you're going to get. I think that's probably the best one to go for. I'm not sure we'll get the fur. It doesn't give anything for just now, but at least you have it on the go. You will love Amulet Smith, I imagine. Yeah, probably more than something like Statue. To be fair, I think we go Theatre because it's going to give the same as the Amulet Smith, and it just means we can put one of anything down, and we'll just get it. So, makes the most sense to me. Yeah, there we go. So, over here, you want to have another mineral and you want to have another plant. So, let's just quickly do that, because we want to get some more stuff. We do also have the ability to upgrade. We could just put down the African Violet, to be honest, because at least that gives us a plus thing there. And then over here, what kind of mineral can we put down? Just pop down an iron, I suppose. There we go. Should also, there we go. The gazelle's a little bit happier. Boom. That's done. Got the science coming out. Beautiful. A little bit of extra prosperity on the go. Cannot complain. Because it should, I wonder if it also works with the scribe artist legacy. It doesn't actually matter. Yeah, let's get the remainder of the savannah put down. So we'll just kind of, the one tile of it. Why not? Over here we need to pop that a plant up. There's a little bit of a fight going on. What's happening? Painter stealing from the botanist. How could you? How could you? So rude. So mean, so rude. Let's pop down an ash. Over here. And that should improve that little white willow a wee bit. There you go. So you're a little bit happier because you've now got a bit of population. You now want your wealth. So I think we go for the tavern so we get split between wealth and food. So be it. What were we going to do with that? Well, we were going to probably upgrade this slot, right? Yeah, we're going to have to upgrade this slot. So we'll do that now. So let's upgrade this. We're going to have to replace the impalas. We're going to need to get a crevice to push these apart as well, which I'm sure we'll be able to do. We just need more food. There we go, we've got a draft at least. So yeah, there we go, upgrade that. Let's grab ourselves the white rhino. White rhino and gazelle. Or do we want the impala? Well, we got the gazelle there, so let's get the impala. There we go, so that should be Z-Bit pretty happy. You are okay for the most part. Yeah, got a nice savannah herd there. Do we go for the micro? I think we go for the micro play now. I mean, you do already produce more than it. Yes, okay, we put the centipede on white rhino. Makes the most sense because it's going to give a lot more than the Zebus. There we go, and then it's also going to work with the wealth when we get there. Let's buy another crevice, and let's push you guys apart. Like so. Boom, there we go. Planet expander. It's so nice being able to use planet expanders again. Now that we're not going for that silly thing. Okay, so we want to have 2 plants next to the rhino. So what do we want? Well, we popped an African violet there. Could go for the goosey. Yes, we could. So go for a goosey. And then... do you produce science? You do produce science. Could get a yam, I suppose. It could be interesting. In fact, what we could do, pop down an elephant grass here. Upgrade this, we get the yam. We pop down a yam there. There we go. Pop you down there. You should be alright. That's a lot of extra food. It's a lot of cheeky extra food. You do require some more wealth though. Hopefully you've got there. Not quite. Don't think you'll quite get there. And I think we've just got that. Have we finished up your tavern? No, we haven't. We need more animals. Too many plants, need more animals. Over here, you want plants. So, I mean, woodcutter makes the most sense for just now. So we'll grab the woodcutter for now. So be it. And we'll want more plants. World trade, what do we want? Well, we need you to have more money. What's the best way to get more money? More money, more problems. There is... musk deer. We did upgrade it. We could always put you next to, like, I don't know, some mossy stone, I suppose. Just need something that makes money. Now, this... no, that's not going to quite work. Okay, a little bit of a stall, but that's okay. Let's have a look at the forest. What can we get at the forest? Grey wolf could be one. Lychee tree is just far too good. Yeah, lychee. It has to be the lychee tree. I always feel bad that the forest is always just this kind of thing, and I tried to do something different. I don't think I've even done that, but has to be done. Let's increase the amount of savanna here. I know we're getting rid of this gold booster, and I do feel a little bit bad about that, but it's okay because we need to get some more animals. Because you guys want animals. Looks like there's still a gold booster here. Is there? There is indeed. Perfect. Do we rock the boat and try and do something else? I do not think we do. I wish we could get 3-star things, but we cannot. You do need distinct animals. Okay. We might actually struggle to get everything for you. Looks like it's just gonna have to be like a guinea fowl and... because, yeah, that's 6 things in general. So I guess we just go for another guinea fowl, we go for another African wild dog, and just pop that down on the gold bit. There we go. Pop that in. There you go. That should be you... not all the way, unless it just hasn't updated. Nope, there we go. Yep, so that should be you. So that should be you over the top. Indeed, you are fantastic, but does it get you 15 moolah? It does. Okay, so you're done. We need the poet to be done as well. And what is he interested in? He just wants distinct biotica. Okay. Can we get some, like, I don't know, like an amethyst here? That could be good. What else do we want? Pop down an ochra. Because you'll like more plants, right? Reach distinct set. Oh, you've already got 5 to be fair. So hopefully this will be the prosperity that you need. We just need a little bit more money. We're struggling a wee bit. Yeah, we don't really have it. We don't have a draft for this either. We've not even used a rainforest or a taiga yet. Yeah, maybe having both of you on the savannah is a little bit of a mistake. I'm kind of feeling that a little bit now. Unless we try and burn to get the savannah back. Or at least on the same savannah, I should say. It's nice for the rhino. The rhino's helping, but only one of you has a rhino, so... I mean, we could potentially get another rhino. If we really wanted to. We'd upgrade this, pop down the rhino. Yeah. Don't think that's terrible. I mean, it's not a great idea, but I haven't got a better one. To be quite honest. Yeah, I think we just do that. Because we do want to get this poet town done, because it will give us another draft. We can use that to try and burn summon. And I mean, the botanist doesn't have any money. He's got 2, I suppose, but nowhere near enough. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, let's go pop another rhino there. Seems really wasteful, but just the way that it is. No, let's not get a yam. Let's get we get another goosey. And let's get you, because at least you'll give us some extra science. Boom, that's your prosperity done. Good stuff, and we completed the merchant agent. Just one fell swoop, that's all we needed. Great, we just needed to get that last little bit of wealth and we were fine. Okay, let's concentrate now on the botanist. Let's get you down and done. Move everybody over. We do not have another tree, do we? Oh no, we have the lychee tree actually. I'm talking rubbish. Let us upgrade. Pop down the lychee. Good, good. That needs more biodiversity. Do we have anything that we could just kind of fit in here? We pop down the rabbit. Musk deer is another one we could put down. The rock climb. I guess it is a tier 1, so we don't really care about that much realistically. So yeah, let's go musk into some kind of mineral. Say no. Okay, I've kind of messed up the placement, but let's completely change face. We're gonna go musk deer here. Boom. We're gonna put down the mineral here. And what mineral is that gonna be? That's gonna be tin. Like so. Do we want the antimony? Indeed we do. The antimony goes here. Which means we upgrade this plot, White Willow goes there. Because yeah, at least you still get the boost. There we go. Now we're starting to cook them with gas. We need more plants though, is the only thing. But that's okay, because we're going to get plants. So, we go White Willow, Lychee Tree. Yeah, that's looking good. You should expand out here. Indeed you are. And then Lychee Tree. Boom, boom. Love to see it. Big boost to all flowers, but we don't have any other flowers there. At least the musk deer is actually giving them pretty big boost with the rock climb. Yeah, good stuff. The antimony's giving them a lot of science too. And that should give you a lot of food, fruit, gives you the bonus, boom, done. Level 2, okay. And then now you want a lot of stuff. Grey Garden, I think, makes it an excellent kind of move for us because it gives us the microcharges at the very least. We could purchase another crevasse. Do we purchase another go? I think we do, because we could just use it for like an extra plant. Grapevine could be nice. They're tier 1 that we could just put down, that we just don't really care about. I guess blackberry would be one of the ones, but just put down a blueberry, because at least then you have a blueberry. Yeah, pop you like here. And then we can worry about what mineral. We just put down an iron mineral, I suppose. Boss agate. No, we don't have any more Eon, unfortunately, but that should get you enough plants, so we just need a little bit more to get you boosted up. We don't want to be upgrading anything because we're just about to get to tier 3 as well. Let's use our last draft to burn another one. I thought we had... Oh, maybe I thought we'd had more drafts than that. Let's get our micros down. Our newly gotten micros. We'll put this Orchid Mantis on the White Willow, because what that'll do is it'll turn it into a flower, which then gives it 50 food as well, and gives it a little bit of mystery. You'll love to see it. What else can we do? Upgrade an animal of some description. I mean, plus 25 gold on a musk deer isn't bad. We're not really looking for it, but is there something better we could do with the animal? Probably not. Is there something we could do where we get an additional food? Yeah, we can get additional food. It's not enough to fully get everything unless... what we could do... Oh no, it apparently is enough. I'm just talking rubbish. Oh, don't press escape like that. We've managed it. You're now level 3. I love it when a plan accidentally comes together. Okay, so you've got iron there. You just want some more iron within your borders. Or you want another mineral, sorry. So, how do we want to do that? Well, can we really do it in this area? I guess we can, because it... No, that's a lot of Eon we could maybe use for other stuff. I don't think we do it. Let's go ahead and just upgrade this redstone. I think that redstone's going to be sticking there for a while. It's not the best kind of poet city, it must be said. You can kind of tell because our prosperity isn't the best. We haven't really got any kind of big combos going, but we completed the merchant age at the very least. Purses filled and pockets lined, humanity celebrates its wealth. We at least have that completed, which should hopefully give us a little bit better stuff. 3 stars gives us our 2 crevices, big, plus additional 5 Eon, and then that makes us come in for our nuclear war. Ladybug is insane. Ladybug is good. We love our ladybugs. It's true. Sorry, worst Donald Trump impression you've ever heard. What do you like? Opera's pretty good. Plus 40 mystery per set is pretty great. Yeah, that's quite a lot of stuff. That's giving you a lot of wealth, a lot of science. Hopefully should give you enough prosperity and such to really level up. What can we do here in terms of our stuff? Well, we'll need to put this iron somewhere, but we could go fluorite. You just need to have some kind of animal. Pop down the fluorite. Yeah, we pop down a giraffe and we go baobab. Baobab. Put you to level 3. This should be pretty big for you, and then we just need to put down an iron somewhere. Probably just pop you over here. Or, yeah, because I put the fluorite down there. Oh, yeah, you need to... So we pop you down here. Yeah, and then that should give us the biodiversity that we need. Hey, there we go. Pop you down. Seems pretty good. Love to see it. Yep, so that will get you all the stuff you need for that. Good, that's our draft. What do you want? Gallery is interesting, because that's a lot of money. Doesn't scale as good as the ringsmith. Let's go, it's only gem bioticum is the thing. We've got drafts, because we've only drafted, oh no, we need to burn another. Not we had our spare drafts at this point. Is that 7 fit? I mean, gallery just seems to make no sense. Let's go gallery. So be it. I have to keep our biodiversity up, but that's a lot of money. I can already tell that's a lot of money. Okay, let's purchase our last city, because we've got the crevices that we need. Where do we put it? I think we expand out over here. And we actually purchase another one. I think we expand out here and we put down our last city. Hopefully it's one of the ones that likes science. Because that would be nice, because we need it for a nuclear war. Just purposely putting down cities for nuclear wars. That's the way we go on this channel, apparently. There we go. Huge, vast, open bit. Potentially tundra. What do we have? Do have the inventor. Do like an inventor. Boom. What do we want to do? Do we want to do rainforest or taiga? I feel like we don't do enough with the rainforest. I mean, we could certainly situate him. So we could, if we go over here, and we maybe say, hey, this is a new rainforest. We literally put you there. And then we turn this into a taiga. Because it's spacious enough that it should be fine. Let's go ahead and purchase somebody to come out and expand. And while we're here, we'll turn this into a taiga. Maybe leaving one more space for the desert. Yeah, kind of makes more sense. Only thing is, I don't think you're particularly great for making military, but if we make some danger, that should probably change. Okay, have you expanded out yet? Should be soon. What about you? You are looking for... I mean, steak restaurant makes the most sense for you. So be it. It's a lot of food for you. Now you just need some more wealth. African wild dog do it? Probably not. But one can dream. Let's pop you guys here. Maybe have to expand out this rainforest just a wee bit. Let's draft in the rainforest because it's a nice new one. Get the Gumbo Limbo. Gumbo Limbo's always good. You do love a Gumbo Limbo. There you go. Good stuff. So now you just want technology. So how do we do it? We go Ramon Gumbo. Believe so. Yep, Ramon. Could also just go for a fur here. Pretty nice. Should be plenty of science for you. Still got quite a little bit of Eon left. Yep, good stuff. Get that biodiversity. Anything that gives us like a lot? Not really. Only other thing I can think of is like maybe putting down this parakeet, but for you, we'll give you the woodcutter for now because you do like it. Yep, so be it. You do need some more unique biotica. So I think we go Ramon here, parakeet. Or just a little bit of additional biodiversity. Boom, boom, boom. Not too bad, not too bad. You're expanding on out. You're not going to give any drafts is the only thing. We need a little bit more. I like how the African wild dog actually nearly did it. It was pretty insane. Okay, so we need somewhere to get more wealth. Are you... So you're getting science. You both getting science? Yes, they are. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, go ahead. Steal some science if you want. Not too bothered. They haven't actually got their next thing. So, I mean, I'm kind of bothered. I kind of wish you wouldn't, but it might mean that you can invent something and get some more trade routes on the go, which I don't think is a bad thing. So you managed to level up to level 2, good stuff. Yeah, you guys are fighting, that's fine. What else do you want? You've got your steak restaurant, as we said. And... I mean, if you... How much science do you have? You're only 70, 35. You're probably our most... Yeah, you are our most militaristic faction, am I right? Am I correct in saying that? Yes, you are. You're generic. Okay, you're generic at least, so... You're probably going to be our best bet, because we'd have to, like, completely change you around to get you a whole bunch of science. What's the easiest way to get your wealth up? Realistically, we've got to get 4 bits of wealth. I mean, giraffe is pretty good. Giraffe is level 3, doesn't require anything else. Just needs to be next to a tree of some description. So, are you a critter? Yes, you are. So we could just go... I do like the fact that you get mystery, that's pretty huge. I think we level up this patch. And we pop down a giraffe and a parakeet, and we also pop down a tree over here of some description. Ginkgo? Let's level that up. Because yeah, what we were saying, yeah, we want a giraffe there. Let's go ahead. There is the maple tree there. You do like having adjacent trees, is the only thing. That's a good spot for minerals. Is there another critter? Because you just want to be next to prey or critter. And you do like being next to trees. This is annoying. Alright, let's pop down the parakeet, it's fine. Pop down the parakeet, and then you want to be next to at least 3 different biomes, which you can still do there. So if we go pop you there. There we go. So that's good for the giraffe. Giraffe should be getting a lot of money there. Hopefully that should get you enough to get you over the top. Especially with the parakeet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're fine. You're absolutely golden. So that's Hunter City done. We want to come back to the Inventor Town. And think about what we're going to do here in terms of our drafts. Because we've got another one. Let's go into the taiga. That's going to be pretty big. We can go copper. Let's go copper. Let's create some mountains as well. Get some terraforming done. Let's spend some of our science on a draft charge. Oh, that's expensive. That is expensive. Let's draft that taiga. What do we got? Larynx, Arctic Wolf, Mouflon. Not really what I'm looking for. Let's use that reroll. Gypsum. Or granite. Gypsum I think is better. Gypsum is more what we're looking for because we can kind of play off the lost. Or at least I hope we can. We want to create a mountain here. If possible. And for you, we will keep you there for just now. So we want to put some stuff back here because in fact this big mountain has eon boosters on it. Really does help. So what are we wanting? We're wanting copper. We can't pop that down. We don't have enough stuff there. So we go science stone. Aye. Let's go science stone. We can go tin. And we can go copper. Should be enough. Potash we can pop down here. Because you just want adjacent minerals. We could literally just go... I mean, we could go iron here, copper there. And you should be pretty happy. Oh, we're pretty much run out of Eon already, which isn't great. But this should be a whole boatload of science. Aye, because this is a pretty rugged biome now. So, makes most sense to... probably Alchemist Hut. Yeah. Let's go Alchemist Hut. Just get that extra science in, so be it. Good stuff, just get as much as we can. How are you doing for military? Don't think particularly great. Only 12. Okay, okay. Yeah, we're not doing pretty well on this one. It must be said, it must be said. True Titanic really does put screws in, it's got to be said. Jam Maker, we've got access to the Jam Maker. Not Big Jam Maker, unfortunately. Don't feel like our inspirations are particularly good either. I wish there was a way you could like re-roll them. I think that would potentially help. Let's get the Jam Maker because at least it's going to give us a little bit of extra food. I can always spend and see if I can get like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess we got to get a draft. The drafts being so expensive as well, it's kind of a killer. What can we get in the forest? That's not what I want. You know what I want? And it's called an orange. Apple trees, no. Nope, not what we wanted. Pandas. Guess we can go pandas. Guess we have to go pandas. Let's give us some pretty high stuff there, to be fair. Just I don't think we have the biodiversity for it. Speaking of biodiversity, it doesn't really matter. We don't have the Eon for anything. I guess we have to spend down on that. So let's get as much of our population spent on that as we can. That's giving us at least a little bit of a chunk. It's better than nothing. Like, let's not be too bad. Red pandas, pop you down. You want to be next to bamboo. Okay. You're pretty good for your perfect balance, it must be said. So let's upgrade this. you just like having bamboo next to you. So we go red panda here. Then we go bamboo, bamboo. The old bamboo. Because what do you want? You just want to be next to 2 plant biotica. So we pop you there, we pop you there. Pop another plant, I don't know, here. So they're happy. Is that enough for panda? No, it is not. Oh no, it is. Talking rubbish. So we pop you there. And hopefully, with the pandas down, I mean that's quite a lot of stuff there. Yeah. Yeah, it's certainly not bad, but it's better than I was expecting. That's for sure. You don't have any... Do you have military? You nearly have enough military, actually. Which is surprising. I wonder if it's because you keep getting beaten up. Yeah, there's a lot of threat. Yeah, losing wars and getting tough. So if we can get you 35 science... That could be pretty big. I should have really held on to that jam maker until I could confirm that we were getting the right thing. We can still pop down the maple tree, to be fair. We could pop it down over here somewhere. Because we do have this ginkgo. You just like to have 3 different bioticum. Do we pop down a tin here? Yes, let's... we need more Eon. We're out of Eon. We're already out of Eon. Oh, it's not going well, this one. It's not going well. We'll spend down as much as we can. What's this? Tag tree. It's not exactly what we want. Not bad, don't get me wrong, but it's not exactly what we want. You, on the other hand, have how much military? 17. Yeah, not really what we're wanting. We can't buy any more drafts. We need to kind of focus on one or the other here, unless you can boost yourself up. Power plant is decent. Don't have any energy bioticum for you because we just don't really have the draft. So be it. There you go. Boom. Little bit of extra science at least. Yeah, it's just elements that we have. No energy, unfortunately. So that will give you a whole bunch of stuff, but it's not going to give you as much as you maybe need, and you're nowhere near the military that we require. Whereas you are, and you nearly have enough technology. How do we do this? You need to have your little micro on you, I reckon. So let's pop that down. Let's try and get as much Eon as we can. There we go, not bad. So that should give you a huge big boost. Yeah, we got 13 Eon to complete nuclear war. I don't think we're going to get a single star for this one. Unfortunately, it's just the way it's looking like it's going. Okay. Upgrade this, because we might as well. You want to be next to a mineral of some description. Don't ya? Sky pillar is pretty good. Thing is, you want to be next to trees. And you are really good. So we really just want more trees. I guess we can go 1 mineral. Something preferably not like this, not like this. This antimony would be so much better placed with a sky pillar. The sky pillar would actually do it here. This gets rid of a tree, but I think we do it. Aye, so sky pillar, ash, doesn't need to be the ash, can be the maple tree here. It's next to 2 trees, as good as you're gonna get. There we go. Okay, maple tree down. First among the commons, we get the great forest down. This is going to give a whole bunch of food, a whole bunch of science as well. You're not producing quite as much as I would like. Yeah, because you're not getting that much from that. Can we spend down on the ladybug? Yeah, let's get a ladybug, pop it on you. Even though you're not producing as much as I say, as I would like you to, you're still producing a little bit. There we go. So that's quite a bit. That is... Oh no, we need 50 million. We're not doing it. There's no nuclear war today here, folks, I'm afraid. Go home. Go home. Nothing to see here. It's not gonna happen. Just can't... I can't seem to get it to do it. We didn't get the correct people. If we had gotten the inventor rather than another pacifist, maybe we could have. But just wasn't for us today. Ginkgo, unfortunately, as well, doesn't have any legacy. Biotica there. We can't get any more Eon. Oh, it's an unmitigated disaster. At least we got more than 500, that's true. Let's get terraforming charge, or 2, because we can always just use it to pop down some creeks to help out some of our stuff. So like, for example, I mean, what do you have? Sanctuary. Yeah, a number of micro slots. It's pretty nice. We've got more mountains. We don't really have any more Eons, so it's not useful. Yeah, we could have done a micro on that panda, or done this on the panda instead. I wonder. Thing is, it's like we got that sanctuary. I think we're actually just better off giving creeks, putting down a creek there. It gives us the 8. Boom. Pretty big, pretty decent boost. We've got some more stuff we can put down here. You can take a lot of micros as well. Attacked flower. We could do that. I mean, that has actually got you over the edge. That is true. You just don't have enough military. And that is the true shame of it. That is the true shame of it. Over here, is there anything we can do to just improve stuff going forward? Not really, is there? No. Can we get any more micros? We can get another micro. Do we wanna? Can't put anything else down. We can get some crevasses if we want. Nah, it's a bit of a wet fart, this one, I'm afraid, boys. But what are you gonna do? Let's we can't even put down another tree there. Let's get a creek over here. At least that'll improve things somewhat. Boom. There we go. Lovely jubbly. A little bit more biodiversity. You can't be mad with it. I've done a worm here as our micro. Just to give you a little bit of extra food income. It's at least something. Is there any way if we get the micros, is there any way anything we can do like a mineral? No, this is for animals. It's not what we want. It's all animal stuff. There's nothing we can do over here. Only thing we can maybe do is you just want science. You don't want plants. No, it's not going to happen. What could we get with our draft as well? Oh, uranium. Uranium would have been perfect, but I don't think we even have the biodiversity for it, to be perfectly honest. Nah. Yep. Nothing we can really do. Nothing we can really do. Anything that would make sense to put down in a micro? You're off, coming around, doing some more stuff. How are you doing with your military? Nothing. Everybody... Yeah, you have the military, but you don't have the science. Unless you can just plunder it, to be fair. Yeah. That's another... Hold on. Hold on. Let's fast forward this. Do we have... Okay, so we can come over here. We can pop the centipede in this giraffe. Give you a little bit more stuff. Make you a little bit more greedy, if we can. We're just going to have this nice and fast forwarded. Because we don't need much more science. Do we? We just need you to steal a wee bit more. Unless that was already stolen. In which case it'll take far too long. You don't like the poet. That's good. He does have a lot of stuff you can steal. We should probably go and attack the botanist as well that we've been trying to do so much with. Nah, I don't think it's going to work. Don't think it's going to happen, boys. Oh well, it's a wash. Done. It's over. Time's come to conclude this planet. There we go. So we completed a planet with a poet at the very least, and we got at least 500 points, which is good. But we completely failed with our last thing, which was nuclear war. We didn't get the right people, and some very bad drafts from me. At least we ended up with a semi-respectable score of 778. Not my finest moment, but hey, True Titanic is definitely a different beast from the usual stuff. As we can see, it's pretty tough. That you really notice that lost eon in the first couple of eras, that's for sure. It makes things a little bit tighter, but hey, we tried our best, and we did okay. Hopefully you've enjoyed this weekly episode of Reus. Let us know down in the comments if you did, and yeah, let us know if you want this series to continue. I think we will probably stick with True Titanic, just because it's difficult. Definitely puts you a lot more on edge than anything else. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Just want to say a big thank you to all the members of the Burger Band for supporting the channel, supporting getting all these videos out. Really do appreciate every single one of you. If you'd like to become a member of Burger Band yourself, you can. Just follow the link in the description. Give what you want. It really helps out the channel. Gives you access to a couple of benefits as well. Essentially lets you see videos as soon as they're uploaded, rather than when they're scheduled to come out. As things go on, I get a little bit better at managing my backlog. I'm trying to aim for about 3 videos a week at the moment. It does mean that we've got a little bit more time that, you know, the members get to access things earlier. And if that's something you want, if you're wanting us to see a lot of the series, then that's good. It's going to be really useful as well when we get the not only the Dark Omen finale coming out, but also the latest national overview. You'll like it when that happens. But yeah, just want to say a big thank you to everybody for watching. Hopefully you've been enjoying the stuff. And until next time, take care.